guys, welcome to Thailand with Shalida channel. And currently I am in my hometown in Roet province, and that's why you can see the rice field and the buffalo right behind me, which is so romantic, isn't it? So would you like to come visit my hometown? Well, you can make a reservation and booking below because I provide a tour program in my hometown as well. So I have to walk around here. The sun is about setting now. I'm going to show you for a second right here. Very beautiful. And the pit bull is barking. Don't mind that. Well, I'm just walking around here right by the rice field. I have some interesting information to share with you today about the things that you might not know about Thailand. Well, let's start with the first thing. It's the squat toilet. The squat toilet is what we normally have all around the places. If you go to the like a public place, you might have, find one. But the countryside like this is not easy to find this the sitting toilet. Only the squat toilet at the villages, unless you go to the resort or the hotel in the city, in the district, then there we have it. And number two is the toilet paper. Thai people don't use the toilet paper. And you might curious, how do we wipe the wet butt? Okay, it's actually wipe the wet butt by the pants, I guess. But I use the toilet paper actually. I just want you to prepare that if you go to travel here in Thailand, please bring your own toilet paper. And the next one is driving on the right hand side. Well, some of you guys might know and some of you might not. Be prepared that if you came from America or some Western country, we are driving on the right hand side. Because most of the Western country and in the United States, they are driving on the left hand side, right? Be prepared about that. And next one is what I have heard about from my foreigners friend is there is no beep beep like horn when you're driving in the street and in a traffic jam. People don't really normally use the horn that much, and they're driving really calm, peaceful, and in manner as well. So you will notice that when you come to Thailand that they're driving really like kind of carefully, especially in Bangkok, that because we know each other when to go and when to stop. There is no beep beep horn. And next one that you don't know about Thailand is Thai motto. Everything will be fine, everything will be okay. And you might be very surprised here because we so laid back, and in Thai language we say Sabai Sabai, which means easy easy going. So, and don't be surprised if we always late. Especially when you make an appointment with your friend and you want to go hang out, you say that, okay, let's meet at 12 o'clock, which means 12:30 or 1 p.m. So don't be surprised about it, but we never angry of each other. So this is not recommended, guys. If you go for a meeting, don't be late for that, or for the job interview. So no. But it's just a Thai style, everything will be okay. Or Thai words say Sabai Sabai. And the next one, Thailand is very clean country here. If you drive on the street or walk around the village, you don't see the trash that much. And we always take good care of our village and our country. So you don't see the trash around that much compared to the most of Asian country, our neighbor country. Yeah, that's what I have heard from my friend. And for next one, you can buy food pretty everywhere here because every corner you will find food. Because you see the people, the vendors on the street, you can basically just get some fruits or the barbecue pork or sticky rice. Well, all kind of food like on the street. Very easy to get food. You never be starved here. Even it's not the market itself, just only along the street, along the pavement, right in front of your hotel in Bangkok, for example, you will see vendors and the food are everywhere. And the next thing that you might not know about Thailand is the family always stick to each other. So when we graduated from the university, we will have to support the parents back. That's what they expected us to do, because some of the parents that they're not educated and they could not go to school and they don't have a pension here as well, as unless you work for the government office like a teacher or the government staff, then that's the time you will get the pension. And it's still, again, it depends on how long do you work at the government place, because if you work longer time then you get more pension, probably same as other country, right? But if you don't work for the government, you don't get anything unless you save it for yourself. That's a problem for the generation now. Then everybody, we have to support the parents, so we cannot really blame the person, but it's just the structure of the country itself that they don't really support the poor people. So for those who has no chance for education, then they will never get a job and have to be doing farm. That's why they have to rely on the children, and most of the time we have to stay with the parents. Even we turn 25, 30, 40 years old, until we get old, we will depend on the parents anyway. So we always stick to each other no matter what. The family come first. Well, if you're going to marry or get a Thai girlfriend, then you should respect their culture. And plus, next thing is that in the countryside, like the area I'm staying right now, every place you go visit, if I go visit my relative's house, people will ask me, have you eaten yet? You want some food? Yes, that's an offer for them. That's how they are greeting with us. And the next one that you might not know about Thailand is ladyboys are sometimes more pretty than a woman. So it's gonna be very difficult for most of foreigners to classify, to tell if this whether a ladyboy or a real lady. So you should probably look carefully, but after a while you will be able to tell if a real lady or a ladyboy. So be careful about it. If you are a straight guy and you're interested in some lady and you think that that's 100% lady, but it's turned out that no, well, maybe you have to experience it by yourself, because some ladyboy, they have beautiful, breasts, and they have done the operation and everything, totally look like ladies. I admit that. And the next one is Thai people very, very shy to talk with a stranger. Like, for example, if you walk to the restaurant or inside the elevator, no, most of Western people, we just say hi, hello. But for us as a Thai, we not doing anything like that until somebody approaches us and we kind of like smile and giggle a little bit, and then I'm shy, and then oh yeah, hi. This dog is so annoying, barking all day long. Come on, stop barking at me. It's a blue dog. Well, yeah. So you don't have to surprise if you approach some girl and if she don't talk to you, which means maybe she could not speak good English or she is very shy. But for some people who can speak English, then they're not shy. And they don't normally say hi to these strangers unless you are at the village. Then everybody know every single house here, so that's the time you can say hi. But in Bangkok, I have never seen any Thai and Thai interact to each other inside the elevator or with a stranger. But I found it's very nice. I don't say that don't do that. Well, it's very nice way to talk with people, Yeah, I just informing you that Thai people, we don't do that because we shy. And next thing is asking for age and the salary. This is normal for Thai, especially in the villages people, like where I'm at here. So people will ask you, what is your occupation? What kind of job you do? What salary you make? How old are you? Okay, well, you found it very uncomfortable to listen to all those questions, but you cannot really avoid it because the people which is they don't want to be rude, but it's how Thai people are. They just ask for that, just to check if you are okay, if you're living fine, if you are I mean, they're kind of like concerned. Let's just say that, okay? They're kind of like concerned about you. No offensive, like, well, because I found that some of my friends got asked by Thai. But most of the time, I found the elder people ask that kinds of question, those like old-fashioned. But for me, in my generation, I don't really ask people about those things. It's none of my business, right? Yes. So we kind of like more Western style. But if you go to the countryside, then your girlfriend's aunts and uncle might ask you that question. So don't be offensive, don't angry, and it's just the way they are. And one last thing that I want to tell you about Thailand that you might not know. Do not drink the water from the sink. Because the water here is not clean. The water that we utilize for shower, for toothbrush, brush your teeth, it's not the water for drinking. So you have to buy a drinking water separately from 7-Eleven or from the company provider water itself. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you found this information very useful, and if you have any question, feel free to comment below and ask me. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to go the link description below for my website for the tour packages. Here I can take you to in Bangkok or the province nearby, or also the countryside area like this. And thank you for your support. You can click the buy me coffee below as well to distribute my journey, and I would be really appreciate that if you just click like button even if you don't want to subscribe. So, or if you want to subscribe, please subscribe and also click the bell as well so you don't miss any good video that I will bring out to you for Thailand and for all information about Thailand. I'm really appreciate that guy for stick with me here to the end of the video, and I hope to see you next time. You like the buffalo here behind me? Where is it? Where does it go? Can you see it? Somewhere behind me. Well, you can give me any recommendation. I will be happy to listen to all your suggestions, and I can adjust it, and I can bring out a good content for you. Is there anything that you need? If there any question that you have, feel free to drop down below or send me an email, guys. I have to say goodbye for now. I'm talking too much. Alright, see you next video. Bye.